Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Valerie from WordPress. In today's video, we're diving into the WordPress Booking Calendar plugin. You'll learn how to work with the form editor in more detail. I'll walk you through each custom field and show you how to easily customize your booking forms for every rental type. So, without further delay, let's jump right in. In the previous video about this plugin, we created a general booking form for all three calendars. So they now share the same form. That's actually one of the common use cases. It's simple and can work perfectly for many types of businesses. But today we're going a step further. As you can see, I've already created 3 more calendars, each representing a different rental type. And now I'll create a unique booking form for each one of them. Here's how it works. First, I open one of the calendars. Each calendar has an Add New Form link right inside. And that means you can build a separate form for every calendar just by clicking that link. Once you're inside the form editor, you'll notice the workspace is divided into 3 main areas. On the left, you'll see a list of all available fields, or rather Gutenberg blocks. Layout blocks are available too, so you can structure your form however you like. And you can drag and drop these blocks into the common fields section, or directly into the specific variation. And on the right, there is the form setting panel, and that's where you can set a custom currency for the form and also manage your notifications. Now let's talk about the common fields. By default, this section includes name, email, and phone. And since these are blocks, you can reorder them or even delete any field if you don't need it. Alright, that's all clear with the default fields. Let's move on and start adding some custom ones. I think the country field is a great fit here, especially if your business focuses more on international tourism than just local clients. So I simply select the country block and drag it into place. And this field shows a classic drop-down list of countries, so users can let the owner know where they're from. I'm setting this field as required, but you can toggle that option off if you prefer to keep it optional. The next block I want to add is the multiple choice, so I'm entering my question first. In my case, I want to know if the guest reservation is tied to a specific occasion. Then I'm adding all the options one by one. Each option can be pre-selected by default if needed, and each of them can also add extra cost to the final price. In fact, many fields support the price adjustment setting. It allows you to tweak the total based on what the guest selects. Now, here in the settings, there is also the HTML name field, and you can optionally change it to something clear or shorter. This will help your notification tags look neater and more understandable when they show up in your email templates. Alright, next I'll drop the long answer field. It might be useful in a lot of cases, handy for all sorts of open-ended questions. For example, to collect special notes or questions from your guests. This field can also be marked as required if you want to make sure it's filled out. And optionally, you can enter a placeholder, just a little hint to guide the user on what to write. So now I'm done with the common fields. Time to add some variation-specific fields. These will only show up when a guest or client chooses a particular rental option. Let's say now I want to add the number field, but honestly, it can be anything you want. Guests, adults, kids, just rename it to whatever makes sense for your case. And I'll keep it simple with guests. Then you can predefine the value, set the minimum and maximum limits, and you can also choose how you want to charge, a flat amount or a percentage. Then you enter the amount and it'll be in the currency you've selected for your form. Since my field represents guests, I toggle on multiply by duration, and that means the value will be multiplied by the number of nights. On top of that, I add a threshold of 4 guests. Anything above that triggers an extra per night fee. And of course, I add a small notice so guests know why the total jumped. Next up, I want to add the price adjustment field itself. I'll use this one for a cleaning fee, but instead of that, it could also be VAT or any extra charge you need. Since the cleaning fee is usually a one-time thing, I leave multiply by duration off. So that's it for this variation. And for the second variation, I'll reuse the same field types, just with different values, but you can use completely different fields for each variation if it makes more sense for your setup. Only you decide what works best. Well, I went ahead and set those up off camera to save us some time. And when your form is ready, hit create. You'll notice the add new form link now reads edit form. So, perfect. Now let's quickly switch to the front end and see how the fields look and work when guests are booking your properties. I'll go ahead and start it as booking. First, I select and choose the dates and the rentals I want to book. Then the booking form appears with all the fields we've just added. If the guest selects a specific variation, like a certain property type, the form instantly updates to show those variation-specific fields, like guest count or cleaning fee. And you can see the common fields here too: name, email, phone, and any custom ones like country or special occasion. As the guest fills out the form, the price automatically adjusts based on what they select. And once everything is filled in, they can submit the form. That's it. Super simple. Let's move on to the next calendar and build this form. This time we're dealing with daily bookings. Up next, we will explore the checkbox field and add it straight to a variation. Checkboxes are perfect for things like extra services, say airport pickup or breakfast, or even agreements, for example, asking guests to confirm they read your house rules. And for this form in particular, checkboxes are a great fit too, because they let users pick as many extras as they want. Let's say I'm offering some optional add-ons for a daily rental, like golf carts. Each checkbox can also come with a price adjustment, and with multiply by duration enabled, the plugin will automatically calculate the total based on the number of days booked. All I need to do is enter the label, set the price adjustment, and make sure to toggle on multiply by duration so the cost scales with the booking length. And of course, you can make this field required or pre-select some options by default if needed. This setup gives your clients more flexibility and helps you cover the cost of extra features or services. And of course, don't forget to hit create. Now let's see how this all works on the front end with a quick test booking. I opened the calendar we just set up, the one with the daily bookings and all those optional extras for golf carts. I select the rental dates, let's say a 2-day booking, then I add one more cart to my cart since multiple bookings are supported. And now the form appears with all the checkbox fields we added. Clients can pick any add-ons they'd like to include, so I go ahead and select a few options. As I select the extras, you can see how the price updates right away. That way your clients always get a clear and accurate total before they confirm the booking. Just a quick reminder, basic insurance is required, so the booking won't go through unless the box is checked. Once everything is filled in, the client clicks Book Now and the reservation is saved to your admin dashboard under the Bookings menu. Well, now let's build a form for my hourly bookings calendar. First, I'll use a short answer field. It's super flexible. You can adapt it to just about anything. In my case, I'm using it for the partner's name, since this calendar is dedicated to badminton courts. Then I add the email and phone fields. And I go ahead and edit their titles to make them clearer. Last but not least, I'm adding the drop-down field. And this one's a real multitasker. It can be useful no matter what type of booking you're offering. You can use it with or without price adjustments. You can also make a specific option pre-selected by default and even make the whole field required if you want to make sure it's answered. And this way the form stays clean and easy to fill out while still letting me cover different rental scenarios and offer more services. And here's the drop-down field we added for equipment. The drop-down offers 4 options, and since I enabled price adjustment for those last 3 options, the total updates instantly when I choose one. Then I fill in the rest of the fields, and once they are all filled in, I hit Book Now. As the admin, you can easily check all your bookings right in the WordPress dashboard. Just head over to the Bookings menu. There you'll see a list of all reservations. Click on any booking to view the full details, including all the information your clients provided through the custom fields in the form. And that's a wrap. As you've seen, the plugin gives you plenty of flexibility to build custom booking forms for different rental types, and you've got full control to customize fields, adjust prices, and create a booking experience that truly fits your business. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials from MotoPress. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.